Are you serious? I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Me and Two Movement. Get your shit together, big home. Subscribe to the Big Facts Podcast.
Alright, this is the Patreon, so we don't gotta do all that fucking small talk. Cardi B is giving you the different levels. Obviously, y'all already seen the shit. Y'all already seen it. Welcome to the Patreon. Well, we don't do introductions because y'all already know who the fuck it is. Y'all know what the fuck going on. This is where Ayo Nation comes to talk about YouTube, Instagram, all the shit that we can't tell all the outsiders. This is Ayo Nation. Let's see what the fuck she said.
Alright, y'all, so let me talk to y'all, right? Because a lot of you bitches talking about tricking and hoeing. But the question is, what level is your trick on? Because there's levels to this shit. Now, the first level, if your trick is paying for your nails and your hair done.
I'm sorry, but this bitch that had to have went back to the set of Baps and got her 12-inch acrylic nail is fucking up my viewer experience. I hate when people have their hands, fingers in the shot. How hard is it? You're shooting in portrait mode, meaning you're holding the phone straight up and down. You don't have it in landscape where you may not be aware of where the fucking camera is. You're holding the phone straight up. And your nail is still in the way. Speaking of Baps, you know what? That was how they wanted to see the black women. Back then, it was a fucking joke. I'll be damned if today it's not a reality. Sorry for the interruption.
I'm giving you $200, $300 a week. That's first level tricking. Second level tricking is when a nigga's buying you a Chanel purse. He bought your surgery in the Colombias and the Dominican Republic. He paid for your $2,000, $3,000 rent in your condo. That's second level. Now the third level is when a nigga's buying you Rolex. He bought you a little Mercedes, bitch. He bought you a little diamond chain. That's the third level. Fourth level is when a nigga bought you a business. Now, bitch, nigga that done bought you a salon or a spa, you on the fourth level. Now, the fifth level is when you marry an Arab. Bitch, you that done marry a nigga that own a gas station. Congratulations, bitch. You own oils in the Pakistans, bitch. Ha! It's levels to this shit.
You marry an Arab that own a gas station, that means you own oil in Pakistan. So, first off, the motherfuckers are Indians, not fucking Arabs. But I'm not gonna get technical. I can't get technical. Cardi B. Oh man, Cardi B. What level? What level is your daughter gonna be on this trick? But I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You got you a trick. You know what I'm saying? You know, no big deal. You got you a trick. He paid for everything. All you gotta do is, you know, just be his hoe. And being his hoe just mean, you know, you get to get his money. It's all good. So, what level do you want your? Because we're not talking about the different fucking degrees like masters, associates, bachelors, MDA, PhD. I don't know if it's MDA. I'm probably on some dope. I'm probably thinking about Molly, MDMA, some shit like that. But you know the different degrees. No. You're talking about the different levels of hoeing. How, since it's This level, this level to this shit. Since it's all that, and it's such all the excitement and shit like that, what level do you want? I'm sure we always go for the gold standard, so I'm sure that you want your daughter to be on the 5th level of hoeing. So, I mean, how old is she now? Like 2 years old or some shit like that? A year old? You probably should teach her how to be a hoe. Should start teaching her how to be a hoe now. You should probably, so what do you do with her? What do you do to teach, how do you teach your daughter to be a hoe? So she can get on the 5th level. How do you do that? Since, you know, it's levels to this shit, and of course, we not trying to get on the low level. How do you get on a high level, at least a 4, to where somebody, a man, a trick, buys your daughter a business?
Get your shit together, big homie.
How are you gonna make that happen?
Alright, y'all, so let me talk to y'all, right? Because a lot of you bitches talking about tricking and hoeing. But the question is, what level is your trick on? Because there's levels to this shit.
I like how you just gloss past that. What level is your trick on? Cause no. Let's break down trick, because we're gonna get into it. All right. When T.I. reached a certain age, T.I. came out with a song. It ain't tricking if you got it. You can get whatever you like was a song. It's not tricking if you got it. Just like, you know, certain people, veterans, or heavy influencers, have the power to blur lines. Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Drake, all of them have blurred lines. You got Kanye West with the skirt, Lil Wayne with the tight jeans, and a lot of shit with Lil Wayne. If you look at it, like the shit you're not supposed to do, but we let them get away with it because of who they are. And they were the first to do it. Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, with the ghostwriting. T.I. came out with, when I say came out with, I mean on a wide scale. Of course, we had people saying that shit in their music in the old days and all that shit like that. But T.I. on a large scale said, you can have whatever you like. How do you want to? All that good shit. But the main point of that shit was, it ain't tricking if you got it. This is something that a hoe could say to her boyfriend, or a nigga that is acting like he got that money, just like them girls I posted on my IG and shit. Rapping about, I like Benders, I like Kenneth, I like niggas with the bitches, I like Indians, I like evens, and I like Indians. You know, like I like pants that show my ass, I like shirts that show my cleavage, is what this bitch said. Go to my IG and look at that bitch rapping. It's a picture of Susie from Rugrats on the thumbnail. Then before that is an actual video, so you can see what they look like. I don't know their names, but that's, if a nigga is flexing like he got that money, or if you want to see where a nigga pockets is at, you can now tell him, shit, it ain't tricking if you got it. Shit, you got it, go and spend it. That's what made me think of that hoe that's on my page rapping and shit like that, because she said, if you got it, nigga, spend it. She really said that shit, like, if you got it, show me that you got it and shit like that. And a lame, you have, to me, dog, you have to be a lame ass nigga. Not to say that every nigga should, you know, be able to swivel and have that type of mouthpiece and shit like that, to where a bitch give you money and shit like that. But it's like, because sometimes if you don't look a certain way, it may not matter what your mouthpiece is like, which is a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a fucking lie. Welvin the Great could not, if Welvin the Great wasn't, well, if you was just Welvin and not Welvin the Great, the Instagram nigga, the bitches would run from him. Same thing with Michael Blackston. If Michael Blackston either had to be Michael Blackston, or he had to be fucking Zimbabwe, the nigga with the fucking coke or some shit like that, a fucking drug czar and shit like that, in order for him to have hoes. Hoes have to know that I'm fucking with this nigga and it's gonna be accepted because everybody know this nigga got money. Not even the fact that he's giving me, that's a fucking lie. You gonna have to get them hoes some money, because as soon as they see that you a tightwad and shit, they leaving. But if you Chris Brown, hoes will give you money. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But that's off the point. But that's it's crazy as fuck. So I guess tricking has always had a place in the ecosystem. It's just if you're not on that side of the spectrum, you'll look at that shit like, I don't see the point in tricking. Why the fuck would you trick? But for some niggas, that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine how it was for them coming up, you know, and shit like that. And, you know, you pretty much, them as the niggas who come to the party just to fight because they know they're not gonna pull no hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nigga might be ugly, breath stink, musty because nobody's telling him, you know what I'm saying, his issues and shit like that because maybe they scared of him or whatever like that. Mama don't give a fuck at the house. You know what I'm saying? And you may have been that little ugly nigga back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So you understand what it is I'm saying. I was on the other side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with maybe girls with quote unquote good hair with the curly hair already, so they mama don't put no weave in their head. You ever notice that? They swear to God it's just you know. But you notice that the girls with the quote unquote good hair, they mama don't put no weave in their hair. Like how do you decide whether or not you're gonna put weave in your daughter's hair? Because you say, oh, she got good hair, I don't gotta put weave in her hair, I just comb this shit. She got nigga hair, so I gotta hide this shit. But the you know, stereotypical shit, it'll be the light skinned girl with the good hair and shit like that. The other girls will, you know, try to cut her and cut her hair and all that type of shit like that. So she's looking at shit from a different side, where this ugly bitch, maybe it's a big fat light skin hoe with a big ass nose and fat nap ass hair, cockeyed, whatever. She has always had to pay for a nigga's attention and his time. She had to be good with being a side bitch, or not even a side bitch, being something that a nigga just wanna fuck at nighttime and don't want nobody to know. So she'll come up with edicts like, shit, whatever we do is between us. Everybody don't gotta know my motherfucking business. I don't need no nigga. Shit, all I need is as long as I get my dick, I'm good. As long as he fucking me, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I send him back home to you, hoe. I'm about my money. But then the bitch who was getting her hair pulled in school and shit like that, she'll be more like, you know, like, I wish my nigga would get out of line or cheat. You know what I'm saying? She can set rules in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they have those different point of views. Is because of what they've had to learn to adapt to their weaknesses and strengths. So it's the same shit on our side. And like I said, it has to be broke down like this, dog, because we can just do the surface shit and say, the nigga tricking and all that. No, it's deeper than that shit. And it's two sides to this shit. Ugly little fat boy will be more open to giving bitches money than a nigga who is quote unquote attractive. Same thing on the woman's side. An unattractive woman would be more open to her we can even say this. I don't want to say her standards will be lower. Because we're such a vain society, most times what we're going to do is we're going to attach a low self-esteem title on unattractive women. Not on unattractive men, because you see ugly niggas smiling just happy as fuck, because in a lot of times them niggas will be the man. They'll be the fucking man. Everybody, I know every city has, you know, in Mobile, it was some niggas who got burnt up in a fire when they was young. We call them the burnt twins and shit like that. Man, them niggas, and that was burnt from head to toe. Man, them niggas had the baddest hoes. But them niggas had Hummers on fucking 28s, like stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So, a ugly nigga, nigga, I'm the shit, nigga. And I think, like, you know, Boosie put that shit in niggas and a whole bunch of shit. And maybe even Biggie put that shit in niggas. But with an unattractive woman, and it's fucked up. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're not equal, dog. We're not equal. There are pros and cons. I guess we're equal as human beings, but as far as sports, sex, relationship. No. We're different in all those areas. Work. No. Height. No. Like the fuck, we're different all around the board. But we come to be equal because of the things we set up in society. And we understand those things. You open a door for a lady and shit like that. Even to the point where, and of course, you have, and this is why in 2019 we have to have the Me Too movement, because the privileges that we allot to women, they've now started to take advantage of them. You're more prone to believe a woman when she's crying. You know what I'm saying? So when she calls rape, oh, it must be. Even in the court system, you see this shit. It's pointed towards the woman. She's the better parent, but I feel like that's a government cover-up because they see that that's not the right way. They see that we have a lot of fuck. So our society, we see that the way we have it set up, maybe we should change that shit, because the woman is, she's the primary guardian. She's gonna be the guardian. The courts are leaning in her favor. Okay, well, we also have 1 in 3 black men going to prison, or they're inmates. If we don't like that, then we'll change something. If we know that the reason they're going to prison is probably because of how they were raised, let's switch this shit around. Let's let fathers be the primary guardian. Maybe if just for 10 years. How long does it take for the shit for a generation, I would say. Let's see what the fuck happens. But they like the way it is. They like for 1 in 3 black men to be in prison. So let's keep it just the way it is. That's something different though. It's different. Period, point blank, is fucking different. So now we come to Cardi B. After knowing that, after this is broken down to the finest element, what do we have here? Now we know that we're not equal as man and woman. A man traditionally should be a provider. A woman traditionally should be a nurturer. This is another thing that they have taken advantage of. So you supposed to provide, but you're supposed to nurture. Fuck that nurturing shit. It's like, so I'm doing my part. But you don't have to do yours, but you still feel like I should do mine. Hold. So now our provider because now in 2019, everything has become hyper speed. So it's microwave, music, relationships, the way we even deal with each other is become microwave, hyper speed. So I want you to, it's synthetic. It's a man-made thing. It's not the real organic. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to provide, but I want you to provide temporarily. We're gonna play house. We're gonna act like we married, and this is where the whole tricking thing breaks down at. What am I paying you for? The way that they would like for you to believe, ladies, the way that Cardi B is explaining this and Megan Thee Stallion and the City Girls, the way that they explain it, they want you to believe that a nigga is just gonna pay you to be in your presence. a nigga is gonna pay you because of how fine you are. And if you're not a bad bitch unless a nigga will just give you money because of how fine you are. You must not be fine as fuck if a nigga ain't giving you no fucking money. I won't say that. But I want to say it though. I'm gonna say it. One time, I'm sure you're in Ayo Nation, so you know about Katrina Gibbs. Katrina Gibbs had a situation one time where a man came to where she was working at, whatever like that, to get whatever the fuck he was getting. He saw it, wherever the fuck, and he told her, "Why you working? You ain't got no man to provide for you." She might have already told this story, but why you working? She's confused. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Why am I working? I'm working so I can provide. You don't got no man that's taking care of you. You don't need to be working. Like, you don't look like the type of girl that should be working. You should have a man taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? It's out of the ordinary to see someone that looks a certain way, to be attractive as a female and to be working is something, it's a rarity, it's scarce in 2019. Every female that you will see that look like they can be an IG model, flat stomach, fat ass, pretty face, hair, just fine. She is a nigga, a lame nigga, because he don't know the difference in what's going on. He'll immediately call her a nothing ass bitch because he'll believe that, or because she looks like that, she must have a nigga. If you just see in traffic, oh yeah, I'm sure she a nothing ass bitch. She probably don't do shit. She probably just live off a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's a certain type. There's a certain type, and there's certain things that you'll see, and I need to make that list. The top 5 ways to identify a nothing ass bitch. For sure. 100% proof. Foolproof. I ain't gonna tell you what number this is, but color weave is definitely on the list. I want to tell you something else, but just wait on that video. It might just be on Patreon only. I don't know. But looking, obviously you've seen Cardi B in that picture, but just look at any fucking picture. I'll say this to you. In 2019, any stripper is a nothing ass bitch. I'll give you that. I'm gonna give you that. If she's a stripper, she's a nothing ass bitch in 2019. Because it's too much information. It's too much information out here, and it's cut and dry. If you will take off your clothes and give up your integrity, the only thing that you have only thing that you truly have, if you'll give that up for money, you can't be trusted whole. If working a job, learning how to work a job, learning what an employee is supposed to do so you know how to be a better boss, if it's so revolting to you that you'll give up the only thing that you have to yourself and submit yourself into those conditions, to throw everything that your father or mother might have put inside of you, to throw that shit to the fucking wind, for you to have children and just to put them at that type of risk of not seeing their mother anymore, seeing the conditions of a strip club. It's not fucking uncommon to hear somebody getting killed in the strip club. Somebody getting killed in the library, what the fuck? That's an innocent fucking person. But that's something different. Definitely, y'all keep reminding me about that. The 5 surefire ways to tell whether or not she's a nothing ass bitch. 5 ways to identify a nothing ass bitch. But we get back to the main point. Now that we know this and know how the tables are set, we know about having low self-esteem. We know about the traditional way a man is looked at. We know about how times have changed up to 2019. Now we get a video of Cardi B. What I'm giving you now is what's inside of my head. To me, it's because I can say nothing like that's a nothing ass bitch and just go to the next video. But what I'm giving you is what's all that's inside of my head for me to make this type of decision. So that's why I be blown when you look in the comment section and you hear somebody say, "Get on topic, bro. You always get off fucking topic." It's like, dog. First off, for you to use the word always, that means that you watched more than fucking 4 of my videos, so you already know this how I rock. If you don't like that, why the fuck would you continue to come here? That's like you hating niggas that wear Carmex and you just continue to come to this motherfucker. Just so you can say, stop putting on Carmex. The fuck? I'm trying to give you, the reason why I go off topic, I want you to know why I think the way I think. I think the way I think about this Cardi B shit, and I thought that. Alright, back to what I'm doing. I'm giving you what's inside of my brain. And if we started doing this more, when you get in an argument with your significant other, a lot of times she'll be, it's no different than and she might even say that, I'm not your child. I'm not your child. You don't need to be trying to teach me. you don't got to teach me, talk me like a child. Like, hold on. Hold on. First off, you don't have to be a child in order to be taught or to learn. If you feel like I'm not worthy to teach you anything, we need to end this now. If you think the only time that I can teach you is when we're on good terms, we need to part ways at this fucking very moment. If you feel like I'm worthy enough to teach you how to read a contract, to teach you how to pick out a certain artist, to teach you how to write a contract, how to identify certain words in a contract, just teach you shit about a music business. This would be in my case. To teach you about a camera, maybe how to hold a camera, how to make your set. Why would you feel as if once you get angry, see, once you get angry in real time, you're mad at me about something, or you're insecure about something. Usually it would be me working late hours, but you're blowing up on me about the dishes. This is a great time to teach, because I can see, I noticed that when I came in at 3 o'clock in the morning last night, your vibe changed. Your whole everything changed about you. And now, as I'm sleeping, you're being extra loud, banging in the goddamn kitchen with the dishes. Clang, clang. Coming back and forth from the room to the kitchen, as if to wash dishes, you have to come in the room and go in the bathroom and get some fucking bathing soap, or you have to run the water from the fucking bathtub in order to wash the dishes. You don't have to go to work today. There's nothing that you have to do today. So why are you running the tub? And let's say, and this is a real situation that can really happen, because I'm going into it now. You're running the bath water and then cutting it off. You know how that when you cut the big water on, that like you finna take a bath, not no shower, like you finna take a bath. You done stop the tub up, run the fucking water, and at the same time, you running a microwave in the kitchen, you got the TV on in the living room, and you in that hole banging on the motherfucking dishes. I know what you're doing is you're walking back and forth. I'm talking about stepping on your heels. Knowing that we're in an apartment at this point in time. This is your situation, my nigga. We're in an apartment, so we're upstairs. Stomping and shit is going to upset the neighbors downstairs. These are good people downstairs. It won't be long before my phone rings, because they're gonna call me like, hey man, how's it going? I hope I didn't catch you at a crazy time, but hey, it's a lot of noise coming from up there, man. I was just wondering if, wondering what was going on. Is everything okay? Yeah, man, everything is fine. Let me give you a call back. I'm gonna handle that, man. Sorry about that. Now I'm awake. But that's what you wanted. You wanted me to be awake. See, because in your mind, you feel like you gonna teach me about coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm dead asleep at this time. I'm planning on sleeping until probably 12 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. But see, what I didn't realize was this whole time, you've been awake. You've waited until I damn near start snoring for you to get up. But I know all this. You know all this. You know that she's mad. You know what she's mad about. But what you don't understand, how could you be mad? I explained to you what I do. I even brought you out to one of my events. Even brought you out to it. All day long, you see what I have going on. And I don't have no big money yet. I'm trying to get to the big money. So I have to put in these long hours. And you swore to God that you understood this. Oh no, I know it take time. I'm down with you no matter what. But see, now that's cap. Because if you have an issue with me, what time I come in the house, if you're insecure because you've been cheated on before and all that good shit like that, this isn't gonna work. Because I'm not gonna stop chasing my dream because of your past issues. I have somewhere I have to go. Your past is not going to dictate my future. I can't allow that to happen. No matter what you look like. And this is what you have to understand, my nigga. Because let's go back into this situation. The man then called and now you're trying to figure out a way to talk to her, because now you up and you sit on the side of the bed and she's steady walking back and forth. But this time she see that you up. So she go in there and turn the water off and pull the fucking drain out the tub. and turn, because she had the light on in the bathroom area. She had the light on the whole time. You know, you got them, you know, them bulbs around the bathroom mirror, so that, you know what I'm saying, that was on the whole time too. The blinds is wide open. When you get up, pour the drain out the damn tub, cut the water off, cut the light off. Blinds stay open, cause that'll be obvious then. Go in the kitchen, turn the water off. So as you trying to think how you finna do this shit, she ain't said shit to you. She see you awake, and these are small. I guess she think that you don't see that. Like you think I didn't notice that? You know, every morning when I get up, I'm either, you know, maybe I'm woken up to some head, or, you know, but you always speak to me and all that good shit like that. That's never. But now you don't speak at all, and so now she turned the water off in the kitchen, turned the microwave off, and she's sitting in the living room, texting on the phone with the TV on now. You go in the kitchen, ain't no dishes in the sink, ain't no dishes in the motherfucking dish drain where you leave the dishes at to dry. She ain't eating nothing and ain't shit in the goddamn microwave. Okay. At this point, you go back in the room and you think about how you gonna handle this. And I'm telling you, if you've ever dealt with that type of situation where it's that type of tension in the house to where you gotta think about how you're about to come at this because you don't want no fight, because you know as soon as you speak, she's gonna be irrational, you need to start packing your shit. And I advise you not to pack while she's there. I advise you act like everything good, and then when she go to work, pack your shit and get the fuck out. I'm gone. The first time it take place, leave. If you don't, you're gonna be in my inbox in a couple months. Man, damn, bro, I should listen to you, bro. Damn, bro, I should listen to you, bro. Man, this stupid bitch, bro. She got me this fucking bullshit ass domestic violence, bro. I lost my job, everything, bro. Damn, bro, I wish I would have listened to you, man. Yeah, I was trying to. No, what you was trying to do was, you was trying to chase your dream with a bitch that you can't. She don't want. She don't want that. The closer and closer you get to dream, the more insecure she's gonna become. Because she has low self-esteem. She doesn't see herself as that high. A bad bitch could sit at home text you one time, do good out there tonight, baby. To where the nigga might be trying to rush home to make sure she ain't fucking nobody. She's secure in who she is. If he want to cheat, if I see it, it's going to be over with and I'm leaving. Not going to break his shit, none of that. But he knows that, you know, he's going to lose something good. High self-esteem. I'm the prize. He's not going to fuck over the prize. If he does, it's over. All you get is one try with me. See, that's how you would want your daughter to be. I don't have to hurt you or do nothing. Hey, if you choose to play those little boy, little girl games with a woman, I'm gonna be the one that you always think about. Like, damn, I had me a good one, man. And you know there's no coming back after a couple years, because you know there's a million niggas waiting for you to fuck up. Actually, when you go out, you brag about, you know, you might show niggas your, yeah, this is my wife right here, me and my wife. Yeah, it's her. Yeah. Ain't scared to go on your Instagram because you ain't showing your ass, all that shit like that. With a nothing ass bitch, you can't even tell niggas your goddamn bitch social media. Hey, I think I seen your girl. No, that wasn't my girl. Yeah, it's complicated, bro. You know, I try to fuck with it, bro, but I ain't think. You know what I'm saying? But get the fuck out of there. And if you do choose to, you know, after you went in there and you see ain't nothing in the microwave and all that shit, whatever like that, you choose to speak to her and you ask her, hey, you alright? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Hey, look, I it's obvious you mad about me coming in through. Ain't nobody mad. I don't know what you talking about. Like, you always trying to start by some. See, once I hear that, it's over with. But because it's not gonna be no words heard, I can't talk to that wall. You know what I'm saying? All I can give her is so this is what I be trying to tell you about. See, whenever you get mad, you just don't be hearing nothing, and that's a very big problem because we never gonna get over anything. First of all, I'm not your daughter. You got a daughter out there that you don't really see like that, but you need to talk to her like that. You don't gotta teach me nothing. You're not just smarter than everybody. I know you think that, but you're not just smarter than everybody. And if you were that smart, you should probably be further than what you is right now. Just saying. No offense, but I'm just saying. And she go back to her phone because now she done gave you what she has. Now she's not the only one that's miserable in the house. And she can be glad in that now I'm not the only one that is feeling this low. Because on the other side of that, in her mind, the reason why she didn't get no sleep is because she kept picturing the man that she loves. And this is fucked up now. The man that she loves fucking another bitch the same way the other man that she loved did. She's picturing this, so now once again she's getting played. Because when she looks in the mirror, this is so important. When she looks in the mirror, she can't see nothing but her flaws. She can't see none of her strengths, like that she got a pretty smile, you know what I'm saying, great skin complexion, you know what I'm saying, a nice grade of hair. What she sees is maybe her titties don't sit like these bitches on Instagram titties. She trying to eat different, but her stomach is kind of bloated, and you know she not as thick as, you know, these hoes on Instagram. That's what she's comparing herself to. She was a tomboy coming up, so you know she got cuts on her leg, whatever like that. And with that, every time she goes out, she feels like that's all everyone else sees. She doesn't even feel like they see her pretty smile, you know what I'm saying? So she think they're looking at how her titties just ain't, you know, she can be looked over. This makes it extremely hard when y'all go out together and she sees a bitch that's fine, she sees her before you do. And that can just go too deep. And you have to watch that shit, man. You have to watch it. If a motherfucker is not okay with themselves, I'm not talking about Facebook good with themselves. I know I'm fat, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. A nigga still gonna want me. That's cap, for lack of better words. She has to say it because she don't want nobody else to say it. Or she has to say it because she wants somebody to say, girl, you beautiful, bitch. You ain't fat, hoe. You thick as hell. This is why you'll see a lot of fat hoes on Facebook. They won't be on Instagram like that. And if they on Instagram, they be on the same shit. They'll be on the same shit. But they heavy on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why most motherfuckers don't have Instagrams, or if they have them, they don't post on there. They post memes and shit. They don't post pictures because they know on Instagram, motherfucker gonna judge the fuck out your ass. That's what the fuck it's there for. You know, and it's so fucked up, man. You may get in a deeper relationship with the motherfucker, and you'll tell them, you know, if you don't like your weight, if you don't like this, you don't like that, you can work on that. Hey, I heard Dr. Sebi had something for clearing your skin up, eczema, whatever the fuck, or losing weight, everything. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have to work for it. Then they get offended, and it's like, you know, so that's, you know, that's the whole deeper part into this shit right here, man. Because all of this comes with a woman. So as I'm giving you everything in my mind, maybe this is what goes through their mind. So, because of them being so scared to be hurt, and them not wanting to learn, that's just a disgusting human being. But now they like being around tricks, because at least with a trick, I know I'll never gain feelings for him. This is why maybe a nigga, well, you can't trust a nigga nowhere, cause, and like I said, because big girls get the best head anyway. This is why maybe a nigga may befriend. This is why when niggas say, that's my homegirl, she's usually a big bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she cool, she just like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? She'll confide in the trick. The trick becomes, he's like in the friend zone. He's in the friend zone. They see him like a stepdaddy. Like, no, I couldn't even go there with you. And nigga, if you give a bitch money, understand this is how the fuck you're looked at. This is not your bitch. She's not your homegirl either. The very moment that you fall off, she's gonna fall off also. So there's no friend zone. There is no mutual anything. Reciprocity. No reciprocation. It is her feeling that you're lower than her, so you should pay her. Please understand that is the end of the story, period, point blank. If a bitch will come to you and ask you for money, I'm expecting for you to know at what term. And this is another reason why I go so deep into shit, because I can't assume that you understand what the fuck it is I'm talking about. When I say ask you for money, I mean, of course, within the first 2 weeks of knowing her, within the first month, within the first, nigga, to be honest, the first 6 months of knowing her. Within the first 6 months of you getting, within the 6 months of meeting a female, if she asks you for money, she sees you as less than her. She sees you as lame. She doesn't respect you. What she just asked you for is all that you are. I gotta need to pay my phone bill. I gotta need to pay my house, my rent. I gotta need to pay my goddamn. I gotta need to. You're just a finger on the hand. It is difficult for me to get inside the head of that nigga who would give a bitch and actually think that this is how a relationship is supposed to go. It's hard for me to get into that mindset because that's obviously disrespect. She asks you for money, give a fuck in what kind of sly way she do it. Yeah, you know my rent. Yeah, you know my phone. I would come over there, but my time. Yeah, I would, but my rent. And all right, well shit. Hit me when you get done with that. All right, I'll go. All right, hit me back. Because unless, let me finish the thought. Whatever you think that you're gonna build, you think, all right, I bailed her out of that situation. Now our bond is closer. That's not what you're doing, my nigga. Because see, it's one thing to be a nigga who pays for sex. As a young nigga, why the fuck would a nigga do that? Sex is this. Now I understand. I'm not paying you to fuck. I'm paying you to leave. You understand? I just need to bust. I'm not homosexual, so I need to fuck a female. I find females attractive. But I don't want the stomping in the room, turning on the fucking tub and the microwave and the TV and shit like that because I came in late. No, I don't want that. Here's $50. Let me get my head and go and get back to work. So when I get in at 3 o'clock in the morning, I get in my house and I say, hey, come through, I got that 50 for you. I go and fuck. Hey, look, I'm gonna holler at you next week. Appreciate it. As a 31-year-old man, I understand it so well now. When I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, these hoes pay me, nigga. But with that, I had so much. What they were paying for a relationship. So I had to play the part of a somewhat boyfriend. I don't want to be a boyfriend. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? But I thought that was cool as fuck then. As I was pimping, I realized that. I realized like I'm not getting paid for niggas to fuck this hoe. I'm getting paid to put up with this bitch. As far as like having to listen to this bitch and pretty much just be like a fucking babysitter because it's childish as fuck. You know, you listen to this bitch. I'm 22, bitch 19, and just to listen to her is childlike. It's childlike. Like, man, I'm trying to fucking mastermind, like, but it's crazy. So if you're giving a girl money, understand what you should be getting is sex. As long as you're getting sex, it's all good. And since that's all you want anyway, that's why you'll be a trick. Because if you a nigga who pay a bitch to give you some head, whatever like that, you a nigga paying a bitch, you a regular fucking citizen paying for some head. Just the same way I go pay for some some fucking lo mein, go pay for some shoes, go pay for some eggs at Walmart, paying for some head. Pay for a nigga to work on a car, I'm paying for the service. Regular fuck. Just cause you go to Walmart and fucking buy a loaf of bread, you ain't a fucking, that nigga buy bread. Shit, yeah. You ain't heard? Shit, yeah, that nigga buy plenty of bread. Shit. That nigga be buying bread like a motherfucker. You better go holler at him. No. I'm a regular fucking person. I pay for what I want. I want them shoes. I need to get my fucking tune up on my car. I need some head. I need to get me, I gotta get a new shirt over there. I need to get me some more lights. I need a tripod. I want to hit a bitch from the back. I need to get me a new goddamn table. I gotta get me my damn glasses. I need a doctor to look at my knee. My knee hurting, so I pay a doctor to check out my knee. I want some more head. I'm a regular fucking person. You can't label me this because I purchase a lot of shit. I go to McDonald's sometime. I go to Burger King sometime. What the, you gonna come here, Burger Kinger? No, my nigga. You're a trick when you do not, or when you over fucking pay. When you overpay. This is like, what the fuck? This is long-term prostitution? You buy a bitch a business. How much head do you get for that? Like, you can quantify this shit, dog. $50 for head, 100 for missionary, like 100 for pussy, whatever, or maybe 100 for head, 50 for pussy. How you want to do it? Anal is what you want to do? 150. All right. So that pretty much covered. Okay. So you going by the hour? $50 an hour, bitch. Shit. If we do it like that, ho, whoo-wee, shit. That's. How many times can you fit goddamn 3 minutes into an hour? Hold on. What that is? Nah, I can't do that damn man. Shit, $50, bitch, I'll be straight. Shit, that's better than that's better than the 6 month fucking membership at Massage Envy. Them motherfuckers want $65 a month, $50. Shit. Nigga, that's damn near too much for me. An hour, every hour? Shit, bitch, I want it all, bitch. And when I get down to like a minute and a half, I just want to go ahead and head that shit out. And I just see if I want to renew. You know what I'm saying? This shit can be quantified. This ain't no motherfucking rocket science. Yeah, man. You know, we need to understand what's going on, man. You buy a bitch a business, bitch, I can fuck you whenever, forever. I don't, and it doesn't matter about, and I don't, why the fuck would I give a fuck about you being in a relationship? As a nigga who buy pussy, I don't give a fuck how many tires the nigga at Walmart change. Don't give a fuck. As long as I get me a fresh tire, so as long as when you bring that head to me, it's a clean head, meaning you done brush the teeth, ain't no, you know, lube from the previous tire that you changed and shit like that, it's all good. The same thing with the pussy. And if you into anal, same thing with the anal. I hate to see that switch out, but you know what I'm saying? The same shit, dog. Nah, man. Nah, hell nah. You know? But yeah, you know, we not talking about long-term prostitution here. If I buy you a business, for as long, and maybe even longer, for as long as you have that business, I get that head, that pussy, and if you into that anal, or if I'm in the armpit sex, whatever I'm into, ear sex, I'm getting that for the duration of your ownership of that fucking business that I purchased. Unless you want to buy me out. We damn near talking about record labels right here, man. Ain't, dog. A nigga can have a whole plethora of fucking artists. You know what I'm saying? So I got Cardi B, I got Meg Thee Stallion, I got motherfucking the bitch from the City Girls, but I always wear a condom with that hoe because she's known for it. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, Monique Slaughter over here, strictly for titty fucking, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying all these hoes salary. Look, you know what I'm saying? You hoes get it. Like she said, $200 a week. Bitch, if I give you $200 a week, bitch, shit. That mean that shit, just like Massage Envy. If I want to bring a friend, I can bring a fucking friend. That mean, like, look, okay, shit, I got, I'm good now. D finna come through there. You know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and get him a hour-long, hands-on, mouth-on, pussy on. You know what I'm saying? He probably just gonna do 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Probably, so that hour-long shit ain't nothing. The money is down. The money is on the table. That's mine. I bought that. And you agreed to it. My nigga, do not let a bitch call you no fucking trick. No, bitch. No, bitch. I'm your label owner. Bitch, you're signed to me. Not no fucking, how the fuck am I the trick? Bitch, I pay for your service. You are a hoe, aren't you? I pay for your service. I am a customer. And a damn good one at that. I will not allow you to ever, cause bitch, as soon as no, nothing. You can't survive. I can go find a hole any fucking where I please. Bitch, as soon as I say, I'm not giving you no money for what? Cause I need some money, daddy. Okay, alright, so how many fucks do I get for this money? I'll give you the money, and the day I call you like, I want some head right now on top of this skyscraper, and you don't fucking come, you won't get another dime from me. If you're not fucking, you don't get no money. And when I'm paying you, ho, if I have my bitch with me and I want you to eat her out while I fuck you from the back, there's no talking. There's no deliberation. You've been paid, ma'am. I've paid for this service. No different from me paying. If you have a place of business, that's fine. You can make your rules. But I'm paying for sex. I'm not paying for the show so you can have a big Birkin bag. No, bitch. Big head. And if you, bitch, if you ever attempt, while you're giving me head, you attempt to, when I'm finna bust, you come the fuck up and try to jack that shit off, bitch, I'm going to ask for my money back. I'm going to ask for my money back, a full fucking refund, and I'm gonna put a fucking review on, what the fuck that shit called? On Yelp, I'm gonna put a review saying service was not full. Service was not full. When it said head, I thought that it was understood that you're gonna swallow. Or at least, at the very least, not the fuck. I don't wanna come in the cold. I'm trying, but that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother situation, dog. What I'm saying to y'all is, ladies, if a nigga's giving you money, first off, what you should be teaching your daughter, is that, and I want to speak on that too, how Meg Thee Stallion, Carisha, Cardi B, and all you bitches who tell girls to get money out of nigga, what you should be telling them is, it's extremely dangerous to be a prostitute. Because people don't look at you, they look at you just like a crackhead, a homeless person, or a drug dealer. You're less than. You're supposed to die. Or a rapper. Shit is supposed to happen to you. Just like you seen the motherfucker do with XXXTentacion. The girl on stage. She proved the rap trap theory. that's supposed to happen to you. So you lower not only you're confirming that you don't value life. When they run the show on the news, a prostitute was killed. Not Carisha Williams was killed at the library. No, prostitute was killed. A known drug dealer, rapper known as that. Your title is extremely important because it subconsciously it tells people whether or not to be sad. See, this is why y'all gotta get on this Patreon. When I get on this Patreon, we gonna talk. You understand? But to put yourself in that situation simply because you're not creative, simply because you have no work ethic, you feel like you're not special, that you can't turn your talent into a living. So all that you can do is get what you were giving. Give away what you were given. You have to sell your body. It's the only way you can do it. You're not going to be like, the successful women, not even the successful women who are, holding their own with men in an industry where you have to think. Not where you use your body, but where you have to think. Marine biologists, scientists, engineers, architects, real estate agents. Start your own company. You bring something new to the table. A stockbroker, business owner, a real boss. If we talking about this shit, I would, even if, get you a salon so you can pay for your real dream. If you love doing hair, that's what that is. But to me, it's just a fucking cop-out. Honestly, it's a fucking cop-out. Yes, you have to be talented in order to do hair, and honestly, there's an art to that shit. But it's just so fucking stereotypical. I want you to do something, a restaurant. I want you to do something different. Like, do something that people would never think. Like, oh, that motherfucker's smart as fuck. Salon, restaurant, store, like, come on, man. Come on. Makeup, eyelash, all that shit, come on, man. But what I feel like, I don't even think I finished the fucking thought when I said, I think the City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Sukihana, when you're talking to these girls that you're influencing and letting them know that there's nothing wrong with being a nothing ass bitch, with embarrassing everyone that took time attempting to raise you. I think that you should think of your own children. What are you going to do when your daughter comes home dressing like you? Shouldn't you be your child's you are your child's everything. This is why we have so many homosexual black men walking around. You're my hero. I want to be just like you. You're saying that, nah, don't be like me. When niggas say don't be like me, be better than me. Like, yeah, that's understood. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. But that's not a cop out to where you can say, yeah, just don't be like me, be better than me. Like, okay, so you're saying that you're a crackhead and your child looks up to you and you're not gonna stop because you know that your child looks up to you. And even with a crackhead, it's different. He's not, yeah, I'm the one you want to be like. Y'all, on the other hand, are saying, be like me, bitch. It's all good, bitches. That's what you're running. You need to speak as if you're speaking to your daughter, your nieces, your little sisters. When they come home dressing like you, talking like you, not talking like you talk in real life, but talking the way that a fan in Nevada sees you talking. A fan in Nevada, a fan in fucking Alabama and fucking Washington don't see you every day. All they see is what you put out. And that's all that, okay, she dressed like this, okay. Oh, I see, that's how I'm supposed to do like this. And you know, it's crazy because not only is Megan the Stallion, she's raising Cardi B's child. The City Girls are raising Megan Thee Stallion's niece. Cardi B is raising Suki Hana's little 5-year-old sister. So that's how you should look at it, because someone's being influenced by you. You're a successful black woman, and what they're showing is that this is what a successful black woman looks like. Not in a suit, not in, working outside on her garden because she sells flowers. I think I would salute that. No, she looks like a stripper. So we're not talking about being a hoe, we're talking about being successful. I want to be like Cardi B, not because she's a hoe, but because she's successful. That's my role model. And every time I fucking see her, it's, if you don't like something about yourself, it's not work hard and change it, lose weight, work hard for what you want. No. It's, and Cardi B, let me tell you something, bitch. And let me finish that thought. It's go get surgery. Get a nigga to buy you some surgery. That's what you do. That's the message you're giving off. Megan Thee Stallion. Give a fuck what you're saying in interviews, what you're saying in the music, what you're saying with your body language is fuck a nigga and he gonna give it to you. As long as you a hottie, he gonna give it to you. If you bad enough, he gonna give it to you. You should expect for a man to give you. You shouldn't have to work. You should never be working hard. You should never break your nail. If you do, then you a dirty ass bitch. You a broke ass bitch. You a dusty ass bitch. These bitches motivate hoes in the strip club to keep going every night. Bitch, you gonna have slow nights. You gonna have nights when nobody come, but bitch, just keep working. Just keep working. He gonna come. He gonna come in there, and you don't know. You get $100,000 in one night. You see what happened with COP and them. Just keep working, and just keep God first. Just keep God first. Are you talking about the stripper God? But Carl, let me talk to you. I feel you with the rap and all that good shit like that, but you're a tool. You're a tool. You could have been any stripper. Any stripper. Anyone. You're not special in anything. Everything that you are, someone else could have had. They could have made another card. The same fucking name. The same fucking name. You are doing nothing different than this bitch on Instagram talking about your pussy stinking and sucking dick and fucking a nigga while you had chlamydia. That's not work. And I hate that you bitches put that out there like, I worked hard. No, bitch. You fucked your way into the game and you cooned your way into this industry. You showed that there's nothing that you would not do for some money. And the sad thing is, the majority agreed with you. The majority of women agreed with you. I feel her. I feel her. They didn't turn in disgust. There was only little spots of people like, what the fuck is she doing? The majority of motherfuckers agreed with you and they went for it. And nobody could believe it. No one in the industry could fucking believe it that they would stoop that fucking low to someone that fucking ratchet. You did open the door. You opened the door for bitches, just the Suki Hana, just city girls. You opened that fucking door. At least with Nicki Minaj, you had to have some type of talent. With you, you are the original female trap rapper. Trap rap means I can't rap for real, but I'll talk about shit that happens in the street and you'll believe me. I'm done. I appreciate y'all for fucking with the Patreon and shit like that. This is how we rocking every time we do this shit. I see y'all in a minute. Love.